President Joe Biden moved early and fast on immigration. On his first day in office, he introduced an immigration bill to open a pathway to citizenship for up to 11 million people. The proposal also expands refugee resettlement. Getting the bill passed, however, may be an uphill battle. So for more on the new administration's immigration policy, I'm joined by Jorge Lowry, a policy director at the American Immigration Council, a pro-immigration advocacy group. Jorge, great to speak with you. I know that you're not directly involved in this, but I wanted to get your opinion on the move in Texas, where a federal judge has just blocked President Biden's deportation freeze. This marks the first legal challenge to President Biden's immigration policy and the first legal test, really. How significant is this?
Well, it's frankly still left to be seen what the administration is going to do in response to this. It's certainly significant with respect to the 100-day moratorium that the administration announced on day one. So to add a little bit of context on President Biden's first day in office, he signed an executive order revoking former President Trump's priorities on enforcement and also announced this 100-day moratorium on most deportations, with some exceptions for national security issues. The purpose of the moratorium is to allow the new administration to conduct a full assessment of our enforcement system from within and establish its own long-term vision and approach. But the state of Texas sued the administration based on legally suspect contracts that the former acting secretary of DHS signed with a handful of states, purporting to give states like Texas some consultation role with the federal government with respect to any changes in immigration enforcement that they would seek to implement. It's something that's truly unheard of and was clearly intended to tie the hands of the new administration. Mm-hmm. But despite serious legal problems with the state of Texas's legal theory, that were raised by the Department of Justice, Judge Tipton of Texas just issued a temporary restraining order preventing the implementation of the administration's deportation moratorium for the next 14 days. So it's still unclear what the Biden administration will do to respond. They can appeal if they choose to do so to try to get an appeals court to halt the order, but it's certainly a surprising development when you consider the extent to which the prior administration was able to reorient much of our immigration system on its own.
Yeah, and I should mention that according to a White House aide, President Biden is committed to acting to reform the immigration system. Thank you for giving us your initial thoughts there.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quick Take now for insight in an instant.